What is up, guys? Welcome back to Apex Legends, and in this video I did want to show all the items in the Wintertide event. So jumping right into this here, starting off with the Wraith Prestige skin. So I would say many players are aware that this was coming into the game eventually, and I have to admit it does look pretty awesome, but I really do feel like 160 bucks for this thing is a little insane though. But then again, at least these skins are going to add like a different thing to go after if you guys actually like this. Let me know your thoughts on this skin in the comments below, but it does look pretty awesome. Kind of reminds me of like a Titan from Destiny just a little bit, but moving over to the items now, starting off with the purple one. So the first thing is going to be a Bangalore frame here, which I actually do like that one. I might have to grab that, but moving over to the next thing is going to be a hollow spray for Bangalore once again, which I would say is actually a pretty cool looking Bangalore hollow spray. But moving over to the next item is going to be a banner frame for Crypto. I really do like the wolves on this one. I think that is awesome looking. But moving over to the next thing is going to be a hollow spray for Crypto, and I would say this one does look pretty awesome, especially with that new skin. I'm also wondering what weapon he is holding in that as well. Let me know in the comments below, guys. Is that a Havoc? I honestly do not know, but moving over to the next thing is going to be a Newcastle frame here. Has like a frozen monster in the bottom of it there. Then we're going to have a hollow spray for Newcastle. Beast mode's pretty cool. Then we'll have a Valkyrie frame, kind of like that one as well. Then we have a Valkyrie hollow spray. And now moving over to an Epic Horizon skin here, which I would say does look pretty dang cool for being an Epic skin once again. At least these really do have detail to them, and I'm glad that they're not like making them like really quick and or I guess like rushing the skin, so to speak. But moving over to the next one is going to be a Mad Maggie skin. Kind of like the detail of that one just a bit. Pretty cool. I like the fur on the top there. Then we'll have a Mirage skin here. I think a lot of people might be mixed on this one just about. Let me know in the comments below, by the way, guys. Do you think this dude needs better skins? My goodness, I think we can all agree with that. But moving over to the last skin in the purple category is going to be an epic one for Wraith here. Kind of like the look of this one as well. And now moving down to all the legendary skins here, starting off here with Bangalore. So I am a Bangalore main, and I'm kind of tempted to grab this one. That actually does look pretty awesome. I really like the headpiece as well, plus the detail of the snow, like being on the clothing and all that. This thing is pretty awesome looking. I might have to grab that skin, but moving over to the next one is going to be a car skin. I've honestly been thinking about grabbing a different skin for the Scar, and I might have to grab this one at least when it actually comes out later on. I also do believe all the event skins will be available later on. No. I would definitely say this is one of the better looking car skins in the game without a doubt. I really do like the frozen watery type of look on the side of the gun there. That definitely looks pretty awesome. Moving over to the next skin though is going to be for Crypto, and this one was obviously seen in like the hollow spray. I would say for a Crypto main, this skin definitely looks pretty sweet. Also, that back piece on there looks awesome as well. And then moving over to the gun here that I did mention before, hilariously enough, is actually a weapon skin because I didn't actually look at all the weapons here. I would say, guys, this might be one of the coolest looking Havoc skins I've ever seen. Like the detail in this thing, also the bright like blue lights flashing on it, obviously with like the turbocharger or whatever. This gun looks absolutely insane. Definitely one of my favorite legendary skins I've probably ever seen on Apex, to be honest. Like that looks really cool. Moving over next, we're going to have a legendary skin for Newcastle here. So I do like the look of this Newcastle skin. I'm not going to lie though, I normally never actually use Newcastle, so I probably wouldn't grab this one, but I really do like the frozen pieces of ice around him. I think that's pretty dope, like on these shoulder pieces, on the headpiece, which is kind of resembling like a ram, and then we also see it in his beard a little bit as well. So I think this is a pretty dope skin for the most part, especially being part of the event. It does honestly make sense in that aspect. Then moving over to a Peacekeeper skin is again going to be one of the better looking ones. Now, unfortunately, though, I would say upon first glance that the iron sights on this gun are most likely not going to be the ones everybody likes. But if I had to guess, though, I don't think Respawn is probably going to change any of the iron sights in the future. Let me know what you guys think about that in the comments below. I feel like they know what everybody likes, but they also probably know that if they were to change the iron sights on one of the weapons in one of these events, that most players are most likely going to go after that, but Who knows, I guess we will see more in the future if they do decide to change the iron sights on some of the weapons. But moving over, we're now going to get a Valkyrie skin here that I would say does look pretty awesome. Frozen Blossom, I would say, has a lot of detail to it. I really do like the ice detail on every skin. I think that looks really cool. I also do believe like it looks like the missiles are ice as well. That's awesome. But moving over to the next skin is going to be a triple take, which if you guys do have that one from the battle pass, I would say most players are probably not going to trade that one in for this, but I do kind of like how it has like roots on it. At least the gun does come with a lot of detail for the most part, but I really don't feel like players are going to change that skin for this one. But moving over to the next skin is going to be a Bloodhound, which I would say this one looks absolutely insane, guys. For some odd reason, I think everyone will agree, and I honestly think this is probably a good thing, but many of the Bloodhound skins in the game recently, my goodness, they look awesome. Like, look at that. See the ones on the knee pads are like wolf head, like skulls, and then like that headpiece is awesome. Definitely one of my favorite Bloodhound skins, and I honestly don't even use this person. I would say if you normally do main Bloodhound, you're most likely going to get this skin and or want to go after this one because my goodness, the detail in this one is definitely pretty awesome. But moving over to the next skin is going to be for a Prowler. I really don't use this gun all that much, but it's definitely pretty good. I would say this is one of the better looking Prowler skins in the game, but to be honest, guys, I would say for many players, though, I feel like a lot of people are not going to get rid of that reactive skin from that one battle pass because this one honestly doesn't look as good, but at least it does have some nice detail to it. And now moving over to one of the other really awesome looking skins in this entire collection event, guys, is going to be the one for Gibraltar. Like, my goodness, look at that shield, for example, with that detail of the ice. Like, this skin looks absolutely insane. I would say most players are most likely going to grab this one. Even if you're not a Gibraltar main, it's kind of hard not to go after something like this. But moving over to the last skin is going to be for the R99. So there is a lot of R99 skins on Apex Legends, and I would say that's probably for good reasoning because, well, this is a very popular weapon. But I also think a lot of players are not going to want to use this gun because of the iron sights that are on it. For me personally, I would probably not pick this thing up because I like the iron sights on the R99 I'm using right now. It's also kind of hard for me not to wonder if they're going to nerf the iron sights on some of the older weapons, similar to like how the flatline was, because that gun was apparently so overpowered. And you also kind of think about the Peacekeeper as well, but I guess only time will tell on that. That will basically do it for the collection event here on Apex Legends. And by the way, guys, there is going to be a few things in the store, like some of the bundles here, and also like this Lifeline bundle over here, which has been seen before. We're also going to see this Octane skin as well. So those are pretty sweet. And if you guys did miss out on these and or want to get them, at least they're going to be available once again. Then moving over to some returning favorites here. Do keep in mind, by the way, guys, the bottom ones here will end in 2 days and or like kind of 3 days if you consider the 20 hours in there. And then the top ones are going to go on the entire length of the Wintertide event.